Hi, I think we're live. I haven't got a timer at the top here. Yes, I have. Hi, it's Karen here from Cake Coach Online in London. And today I want to ask you a question. Do you have a price for your cakes, especially for your friends? Well, I spotted somebody was really struggling with a friend on one of the social media channels. And this friend had asked her for a cake, like they do. Could you just, they usually start with, could you just, don't they? Could you just do me this cake? And it's got to be exactly like this, which is annoying to say the least, because then you have no design elements that you could do yourself because somebody's told you exactly what they want. So that's just irritating. But anyway, that's not my point. My point is, she wanted this cake to look like an old fashioned record player, you know, the sort that you put an old 45, well, I'm showing my age now, an old 45 on it with the arm going across it. And she wanted the words on it and the rest of it. Well, this cake, the picture that the girl had put on social media, beautiful cake, and I would judge it was probably, I don't know, it might have been a 10-inch square. No idea. Don't know what was in it. Not idea. Anyway, the girl had quoted £45 for this cake, which is dollars about 62. So, right, that's ridiculous because looking at the cake, it would probably take about 5 hours to make it look as beautiful as the picture was. Right. So that was number one. She totally underpriced it, and she knew she'd underpriced it because she'd actually done it for the cost of the box and the board and the ingredients, and that was it. There was no charge for her labour. But on top of that, this friend then had rung her 3 times to ask her for a reduction in the price. What? Seriously. Now, and she was posting on social media asking, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because this friend keeps badgering me for a discount. And it's like, you can't discount that. Well, I put a post. I thought, well, I'm not having this because you know me. I'm all for the bargain hunters no more sort of thing. And I said, well, tell her if she'd like to come to your house for 5 hours work and do some work for you for nothing, then you're quite happy to do it. But I doubt whether she'd come and clean your house for 5 hours for free. And she said, fair point. She did actually respond to me on social media. She said, yeah, you're absolutely right. But you know what? The people that are asking for these cheap cakes have absolutely no idea how long they take. And if you started off the conversation by saying, well, that'd take me 5 hours, and they go, oh, because they just think, I think they think that you just take an hour to do it, alongside the baking and everything else. And it doesn't. Some of these cakes are really intricate, and you have to know how long something is going to take you. And you have to have the confidence to actually tell a person I charge X for my time or my cake prices start at this point. And if it's a friend, whatever, you need to start. If you're going to be a business, you need to start. If you're not doing it as a present for the party because you're going to the party and that's your choice, but you need to start saying, this is where my prices start from. Are you happy with that? Because when I look at this particular cake and I think, well, if that was 5 hours labour, what if you were charging £15 an hour for your labour? That's £75 on top of the cost of the ingredients. And somebody was actually trying to reduce your price down from £45 to make it cheaper. It's like that Costco's that way. Don't take the mickey. So my point today is find some other friends. No, I'm kidding. But you need to be really firm with these friends that come along and say, could you just make me my cake? And actually then be fed up with your prices. Now, they're either fed up with your prices because they actually have no clue what you charge because you haven't got a price list, or your social media channels don't have any prices on them, so that even if they googled you and looked at your Instagram page or wherever page, there's no prices, so they haven't got a clue. So maybe they are coming along and they're completely oblivious to the fact of how much you would normally be charging for that. And if they knew, perhaps they'd be really, really embarrassed, you know? So we have to get the mindset right. and the things that we're actually talking to our friends about right in the first place. And yeah, that's it. My rant for today is that, oh my goodness, another bargain hunter strike. Strike. I can spot them a mile off. But the other thing while I'm here is just to let you know that until midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time, because I mucked up and I totally admit to doing this, the Cake Circle membership reopened because I realised that I shut it on Friday night when everybody was really, really busy with their cakes. It was like, that wasn't very clever, really. So I had a few people saying to me, but if you'd left it open over the weekend, I could have read my emails and I could have joined. And it's like, yeah, mate, you're right, actually. So that's it. Cake Circle membership just open until midnight Pacific Standard Time. I nearly can't say that, Pacific Standard Time. So if you were looking at it and you thought, oh, I've missed the boat, because we're only going to open it a handful of times a year. So if you missed the boat, then wave bye for until we decide to open it again. But it'd be lovely to. We started already. We've got some lovely ladies in there, and we're all getting on, etc. So yeah, it'd be lovely if you could join us. And you've got not long until midnight. So that's it. So I'm off. Don't let the bargain hunters get you down, and don't let them make you reduce your price. Otherwise, you'll have me to answer to, right? I'm not having it. Okay, take care. See you soon. Bye.